All right. Hello, guys. Hello. Got some early morning thoughts before I take a nap because it is about that time for me to take a nap. And I swear I'm going to get my sleep schedule fixed because last night, for some reason, I was up and I feel good though. Okay. I feel great. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I feel so much relief doing these black candle vigils, and I've got another set of candles coming. So we already have our next set for those that have already um, gotten the black candle vigils. Okay. So I wanted to come and speak for a minute, and I wanted to talk about this whole thing about being saved. Okay. And I've noticed that obviously, I believe that it's a campaign of that. I believe that that is partially what's going on, along with other things that are happening as far as in social media and even in my own family. As far as with like people that are of the church. I'm not interested in being saved. I feel like I'm already saved. I don't feel that it's anything wrong with me. I don't feel that it's anything wrong with being a witch. No, I do not have self hatred on any capacity. And the main aspect of why I am not interested in being saved is because I don't trust it. I don't trust it. And I'm going to follow my intuition. I don't trust all that malarkey about being saved. You know what I think that it is? I feel that it is giving up your soul. I feel like it's equivalent to selling your soul. For the protection of my family, if my children choose to get saved, they can. That's their choice. I would never, ever, ever even dream of forcing my children or forcing my beliefs on my children because then I would be just like them. I know that it's the right thing to do for me to not be saved ever. I will never convert to any of that. And I believe that this is what this is a lot of this crap has been about. I personally feel like it's not necessary, And another thing is that, because I've stumbled across a couple of videos, on YouTube, I don't sit around and watch black folk fight and argue with each other. I don't do that. I don't do that on YouTube. I watch all sorts of things on YouTube. I mean, goodness, cooking videos. I just recently resubscribed to the Townsends. I really, really enjoy their content. Um, but I stumbled across this video that was saying, "Are witches worried about going to hell?" I already know I'm going to hell. Am I going to go to hell as like a captor of hell? No, I'll have work to do down there, you know, personally. And, this is something that probably a lot of people, this is the reason why I want to expand my channel. I get the sneaky suspicion, judging by my like and dislike ratio, that well, not like and dislike ratio, because I don't get a lot of dislikes. Okay. There was a point in time where I did. However, um, my views and my likes are highly disproportionate. Highly. I'll have 20, 30 people watching, and sometimes y'all won't hit the thumbs up at all. So I know for a fact that I have a lot of church people over here, and I kind of have a suspicion on who bought them over here. And I feel that it's totally disgusting. I feel like the church and the things that they do is disgusting. Okay. The things that they do on the underbelly. And the way I see it is that when I do go to hell, I'll meet you there. A lot of Christians are going to be down there. Because what you try to do is you try to mimic God. I personally believe that, first of all, I believe that the Bible had a place in its time. Okay. I feel that the Bible had its place in its time. That time has passed. There are a lot of things about the Bible that I like, but then again, there are two or three more times things in the Bible that I don't like. Do I believe that that was God actually speaking to those people at all times that wrote that Bible? No, I don't. I spoke about it yesterday when I did some readings about religious people, and I'm here speaking. I've had a man trying to force me and tell me what I need to do on my channel. I have the right to come on here and express myself, especially after all of the attacks that I have had. I am not into religious men. I do not want you. I will throw your Bible curses back at you. I don't care who you are. Because I'm not dumb. Men, in my humble opinion, are some of the most flawed individuals that you can ever see, especially some of the ones that were raised in the church. I have early trauma in my childhood from religion, and I'm a witch. My whole life, all signs pointed to that. I didn't just come to this website, well, personally, listen, if I were not a witch, I would have never watched any channels where these people were claiming to be witches. And I'm going to tell you something. I got duped by watching some of these people. I got duped. I regret watching some of these people on this website claiming to be witches. To my witches, y'all not gonna ever, ever, ever see me do a Doreen Virtue. I hate bringing up her name, and I'm sorry, with all due respect, because Doreen Virtue is a witch and she has a lot of power every single time. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to convert to Christianity. I'm just not going to do it. Okay. So that wasn't any disrespect to Doreen Virtue, because that lady is woo. I ain't even gonna tell the stories that things that have happened after I spoke on her. She's yeah, okay. Anyway, um, I don't care if you hate me. Fine, go ahead and hate me. No, I am not lonely. No, and I do know that the church facilitated a lot of the attacks against my children. I thought it was disgusting. And I'm not going to lie to you. I hope that your church is burned down, not with nobody in it, but I hope that your church burns down just like Touchdown Jesus did. Because y'all are hypocrites and you are committing blasphemy right in the church. You know, no, I am not possessed and spitting up green puke. No, I'm not. I don't believe in it. doing and enacting some kind of curse or trying to, do things to sabotage me is not going to make me believe in it. It pulls me further away from it. Now, keep in mind, I do have a personal relationship with Jesus. Yes, I do. Do I feel necessarily that Jesus has to save me? I felt like Jesus has helped me. I felt like his mother has helped me. Do I feel that I need to go and be a part of a church with a preacher? No. Because really, to be honest with you, with a lot of the ways that men have been acting, and I got some warnings for y'all, man. The seriousness behind this is real, especially when it comes to black men. It's been a weird energy ever since that black guy killed that teacher that was jogging. Oh my God. I'm gonna tell y'all something, it's just been a weird energy. That's all I gotta say. And black men don't know how to wake up. They just sit there and they just kind of be just as ruthless as they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, at some point, you're going to have to really, really, really take a look around you. I'm not afraid of any of you. I don't feel intimidated by black men. I'm not afraid of you. I will use my special vampiric powers on you to subdue you. Don't play with me. It doesn't matter even if it's a white preacher. If a preacher wants to wish me well, that's fine. But for me to be a part of a ceremony that's supposed to be saving my soul, I don't believe in it. And I personally feel that they are snatching people's souls. There's nothing wrong with my soul. I have always been a wonderful person. They bought out the devil in me. Trust me. Trust me. And I think that Christianity, especially for Black people, is going in the wrong direction because a lot of them seem to try to repeat history of the Bible by trying to make people their sacrifices. I've actually heard them speak that way. It's quite insane. Now, my relationship with Jesus Christ is that what it is. Jesus told me that, well, for whatever intended purposes, he already died for my sins. So if I'm sinning, I'm already saved. I'm not going to go into a church and be a part of a ritual that I know is some kind of Freemasonry, to where as a woman, I'm giving over my power. If I have to become a political lesbian, I will. I'm not playing with you men. And I don't like the fact that you men are placing judgment against a woman, even when y'all wrong. So somebody gonna have to explain some stuff to me here. And I'm not playing with you. And I'm not weak. I am not subjected to any of your spells, your spirits. Okay, you can't send me no spirits. Don't say, because what they'll do, what these men of the cloth will do is they will go to these spiritualists, and these spiritualists will put spirits on you. Trust me, I've had an entrangle spirit on me. I had one on me up until 2 days ago. And it kept me under the control and the power. And they play dumb. They play dumb. Listen, I know what you're doing. Okay. You cannot slick a can of oil. And I don't appreciate being played and lied to and being played with. I'm not your play toy. I'm not. I am not your kick toy. This is what I don't like. So for me, it's not to say that I just trust all women. Okay, because I see women that they fall underneath that patriarchal thing to where they feel the need to mentally and physically abuse women because of the actions of a man, and I don't agree with that. If I see a man doing a woman wrong, I'm checking him. I ain't gonna never go and call that woman dumb or stupid. No, she's not dumb or stupid. So I don't play that crap. So I don't agree with that either. I don't, okay? I don't believe you. I believe in myself. I don't believe in men like that. If you are a man that has the same views as me, as far as with paganism and as far as with witchcraft, and you believe in what I do, then I can possibly get along with you. I can't get along with choir boys. I just can't do it. Okay. Now, if you're a choir boy that respects the woman and you're not paranoid and delusional, thinking that somebody trying to hurt you or take your manhood, because to be honest with you, ain't nobody trying to take your manhood, but that church. I want you to be a strong man. I want you to be better. Why would I want you to not be, so that I can say, a lot of the times, and see, I'm 45 years old now, I just don't know what to say about it. It's almost like when it comes to men, they will do things that they know is wrong. And when you respond to it, they don't want to acknowledge what they did was wrong. And part of the reason why they don't even want to acknowledge it is because they want to grandstand and pretend that they are the better person. Listen, you're not talking to Boo Boo the fool. It's okay for you to admit to me that you're wrong. I'm not going to take advantage of that. Okay, you got to be straight with me. I don't play that crap. You have to show me some kind of, hey, acknowledgement of what you did that was wrong. Because otherwise, I feel that men that fill themselves up with that type of energy, it's I would rather, I don't want to say that I'm going to be a lesbian, but I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be alone than be with a lot of these men out here, because they're hypocrites, they're liars. No, thank you. You're just being cruel because you can. You're being cruel and evil and diabolical and spiteful. I don't even like to use the word evil. Okay. You're being diabolical. You're being spiteful. And for some reason, you look down upon the woman. And I don't like that. No, I do not need to be saved. In fact, I was doing just fine before I allowed those types of men in my space. Okay. And I think a lot of them just don't understand. I think a lot of them are very, very, very possessed, and get out of my face with that. I'm not interested in hearing that. I am a witch. I'm not going to change that. Listen, you got to understand that I didn't just come to YouTube and become a witch. I've been a witch my entire life. It just is what it is. If you don't accept me, if you're paranoid, if you're delusional, then me and you don't need to get down anyway. Okay. Because I personally feel as though a lot of them are just delusional, and I don't have time for it. I feel that men have one, they have an agenda, and that is to weaken the woman. These men are possessed. I will fight you with every bloody bone in my body, because a lot of you men, you try to down a woman, you try to degrade a woman to the point where you're literally trying to get her to beg you for something, and you don't have the right to do that. God, this world does not belong to you. It belongs to us too. It belongs to women as well. And I think, especially when it comes to Black men, they literally unfairly, they are very unfair when it comes to their own women. And I'm not going to sit up here and complain about it 24/7 because that's on you. That's on you. That's why I don't watch that kind of content. You don't see me over there watching people like Cynthia G. I don't watch her ever. Not ever. I don't watch vloggers like that. I'm not interested in hearing about that. I don't care. It doesn't exist in my world. If you are a person that has been afflicted by that kind of content, then you don't exist in my world because you're sitting up there thinking that I feel or think the same way. And yeah, I do believe that people like Cynthia G, I do believe that she is very, very controlling when it comes to the Black community and when it comes to Black people. Okay, I do believe that she is harmful for the Black community. Do I have to come on here and go on some campaign against her? No, because she ain't gonna affect my life. She may affect your life because she makes you get in your feelings, but I refuse to let anybody own my emotions like that. Nah. Okay, even when Black men get to acting crazy and acting a fool and being diabolical, which I don't, I think that if it's a Black woman that's trying to at least be cordial with you or get along with you, especially if we go the extra mile, I feel like you need to be showing some respect, brother. But they don't. And that's okay. That has nothing to do with me. Don't judge me because of that. And I've noticed that I've been, people have been kind of sideways judging me. I don't care about your judgment. You can take your judgment and shove it up your butt. You got to understand, my grandmama, Mineola Threadgill, raised me. She was one of the most kindest people that I knew, but she was also very, 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 oh man, she was a strong woman. So I was raised around women that paid their own bills. I don't even like asking men for money. If I asked you for some money and you a man, oh, that was an honor to you. That was an honor to you, hon. Okay? Because I have survived, on this earth, and I feel like it's less stressful just supporting myself. That's personally how I feel, unless I find somebody that is for me. Otherwise, I don't want to have nothing to do with that church stuff. I don't trust the Pope. Why should I? I don't even know the Pope. As far as I'm concerned, a lot of you churchmen, I just see y'all running around here trying to do harm to people. So why would I go to your church and allow you to touch me and do a ritual on me? I will never do it. Okay. And why should I have to? You can take issue with that or whatever, because I think that it's a part of the brainwashing. And I personally don't understand why people that are not into the craft and readings or even on this channel, like I said, I can tell that y'all are still watching. You like witchcraft. You like witches. Just admit to it. You love it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be over here watching it. But at the same time, you're very, very judgmental. And I don't like that, because I feel that judgmental people are mentally ill. I don't want to be a part of that. And I would like to kick it and get down with people that are like-minded. I like witches, not the types that we've seen on YouTube sometimes. They're, to me, I don't know. I've gotten disappointed, severely disappointed, in some of the witches on here. The ones that fronted like they were an actual real witch, but then they said, I'm converting over to Christianity. And see, to me, that is a problem. Am I going to come to you and judge you about it? No, I am not. Okay. I would not dare ever let any of those men touch me in that church. Not ever, because I don't trust them. Especially when you look around at the world and all you see is men hurting women. And you don't see that church really making a difference in people's lives. You don't see that. And one of these men came out here and lied on me. He took the live down. I'm sorry, I got to bring this up, partner. But you said that I'm a witch that went to the church and begged for free food? Never. So you lied on my spirits. I don't want to say that I've never done that, but in the past several years, I ain't been at no church asking no church for nothing. You's a lie. So you tried to lie on my spirits as if my spirits don't provide for me. And we all know that they're doing rituals in those churches. And I'm just not, I'm not into it. I'm not into it. You know what I'm saying? It's not to say that I like all churches are bad. It's not to say that, you know what I'm saying? I've seen witches, I see witches that practice through Christianity and through Catholicism. So I'm not saying anything about that. But as far as being saved for what? Look at the world around you. Who are you saving exactly? And if I did need to be saved by Jesus Christ, I'll just go talk straight to him. I have a crucifix in my house. Now, I personally think for them to be extremely obsessed, oh, I got to convert you. Oh, I got to do this. I got to do that. You're pushing me away from men, period. Because I already think y'all full of crap half the time. I ain't even going to lie to you. I think a lot of men are full of crap half the time. And y'all got this code with other men that y'all completely leave women out of because you are disrespectful to women. So I'm not interested in being saved. I feel that it's energy harvesting. I feel that it's very, very parasitic is what I feel that is. There's nothing wrong with my soul. I wouldn't give away my soul or my Akashic records for nobody. Not for anybody. Because really, to be honest with you, it's all to appease man. It was men that wrote that Bible. Okay. And, I don't have a problem with men. Just be respectful. I have no problem with men. In fact, I love men. I love sex. I love having sex with men. But for you to think that just because you're a man that you get to change my beliefs and my values and then it don't feel right. If it don't feel right, I'm not doing it because it just don't feel right to me. Doesn't feel right. Okay. I haven't exactly felt good the past couple of years dealing with this crap. I don't feel good about it. You know what I'm saying? When I first cleared myself of a lot of that stuff, oh man, I was living high off the hog. As soon as you allow a man to come in your life, he starts to try to dismantle you, starts to try to tear at you, rip you apart piece by piece. And you as a man, I'm sorry, I don't believe in that. And so if you tell me, well, if you don't get saved, you going to hell. Well, I'll meet you there then. I'll meet you there, hon. And 9 times out of 10, I'm the one that's gonna have the pitchfork in my hand. So, if they were saying that Anton LaVey, when he died, I guess he went to hell because he was like, something isn't right, something isn't right. I'm not saying that I worship Satan or something like that. Anton LaVey was a famous Satanist, okay? I worship no one but myself. That's who I worship. Okay. And I have every right to do so. And I just think that it's all bullcrap and malarkey. And especially when you see people, you see it all the time. They some of the worst gangsters. Like they run around here that kill people and stuff. When I think about my past life regressions of being a witch in a past life, because this is not my first lifetime, I know this for a fact. While they're running around here committing great atrocities, killing women, pregnant women, children, judging somebody while they commit evil, the worst evil. So I'm sorry, I'm not falling for the okey doke. No, I don't believe that you have to be a Christian to get into heaven. If heaven exists, then I believe that it's a place in the mind. I believe that if you truly believe that you're bad, and I don't believe that I'm bad. Do I believe that I deserve to go to hell? No. But guess what? I don't mind going down there to meet some of these folk down there and laugh in their face and float around if that's what it's got to be. Really? Really, matches? I don't know what I did with my red lighter, y'all. So I've been using matches. There we go. Okay. And I realize that I live in the Bible Belt. So what? There's a lot of people that live in the South and they're not Christian. It's not a requirement. You don't have to be a Christian. It's perfectly fine for me to be pagan. Somebody else having different spiritual beliefs is not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt you for somebody else to believe in something else. Now, you got men running around here. They're talking about my plans to buy a house, get a job. Okay. These men need to find something else better to do. Because I can guarantee you that they will have a problem with me buying my house by myself. It's disgusting. Whenever you call yourself a man and that's all you want to do is consistently make life harder for a woman, I don't consider you to be a man. So I believe that you can delude yourself into thinking that, but it's bullcrap. So if you're watching this channel because y'all doing some kind of religious experiment or something, you're welcome to watch, but I think that you need to stop being weird about it because you're possessed. Trust me. You done had some kind of spirit walk into you and is occupying your body and telling you that this is the right thing for you to be doing when you are possessed as ever. And then always trying to throw stuff at people to make other people seem like they dirty. You throw and I really don't agree with y'all because I've had so many people throw their dirt and filth at me. People that I've taken their crap, literally have taken craps for them, literally. I believe you're a bully. You want to convert everybody to Christianity, but all you doing is putting people under possession. Y'all use that word Jesus, but I feel like Jesus, evidently, that word within itself, y'all put people under possession, and all they doing is stupid stuff. Especially a lot of the, I done seen a lot, man. I done seen a lot of these people. They just talk about nothing but trashy stuff while talking about Jesus. Like, what is that? Yelling and screaming at each other. I don't want to be a part of that. And they tried to do like some kind of weird takeover or something. I don't like it. Okay, and I don't have no demons. Those are your own demons. Those are your demons. You don't even your demons are so bad that you don't even know when you committing an atrocity against somebody, and then you think that you're justified in it, and you're not. Okay, and you're hiding behind that religion while being a misogynist. Basically, is what you're doing. I don't believe you. I don't believe in you. I believe in magic and miracles. Thank God I got enough sense to believe in that. Why? Because I perform miracles. Now, if you want to play these stupid games with me to the point where you want to sit up here and try to act like, oh, well, we're going to have to crucify you. Crucify yourself. Why don't you take accountability for the things that you have done? As far as I'm concerned, it's just a bunch of men dumping their crap off on women, especially women like me, so that they can avoid owning up to their responsibilities. And no, I'm not jealous. No, I am not interested in a church man or if you're a man that's against witchcraft or against witches, I don't want no, you're my enemy, I guess. I guess that's the way it's going to have to be. That don't mean that I'm going to attack you. That doesn't mean I'm going to attack you. But when you do me wrong, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. And I'm seeing that as being a trend, especially when it comes to black men, trying to reenact like you some kind of curse, like it's some kind of Bible curse that you done put on me. And you gonna put an evil man at my right hand. No, you're acting, you're playing, you're full of crap. The crazy part about it is that you know better than to do that to everybody. But you think, I personally feel that religion has turned into oppression for the black community at this point. It's freedom for other people, but it's turned into oppression. And I have shown respect. I have shown respect for Jesus Christ. I have shown respect for a lot of males that walk around, they carry that cross on them. I have shown you respect and I have respected your beliefs. And it's time for you to respect mine. You don't have to believe in it. Stop running around here acting like a lot of it, and they don't even see what they're doing. Y'all notice how a lot of them, what they were doing was running around here trying to, they don't even know anything about witchcraft. They don't know what we do. They don't even know what it's about. But they running around here trying to prove, oh, I'm proving her spells don't work. That's it. That's exactly like I'm sitting up here, and we'll sit up there and say it like I'm trying to convert you over to my belief system. Like I'm like it's my job to put you under some kind of spell and force you to do something, and that ain't what it's been. Especially when it comes to love, I have never ever ever had to do work on a man for him to love me. So that ain't got nothing to do with it. In fact, I do a lot of cleanses. I do a lot of curse removals, reversals. I do a lot of soul retrievals for people. Now keep in mind, yes, I do love work for people, and my work works. For some reason, it was this, and just a week ago, you could see them in chat rooms saying things like, oh, I thought she was a psychic. She didn't see this coming. Well, yeah, I saw it coming, but I was hoping that you would decide to do better. We can always count on y'all acting a fool. I'm waiting for you to change and become a better person and stop being so hypocritical. Don't do it for me. Do it for yourself. You don't have to do anything for me. I'm good. I just get tired of seeing, I can tell you what I can see very clearly. I can see the little plots and the plans and scams and schemes all the time. I swear to Goddess, and you can see it coming up. You can see them. You can see them trying to strike, and it's ridiculous. You're going to get in trouble for that because you keep trying to violate people. And this isn't a part of my psychosis or past life history. Y'all are reenacting and living out y'all stuff. That has nothing to do with that is even supposed to remotely be happening to Jamila. Especially this whole thing with trying to compare me to non-Black women. Take that down the road with you. Take that down the road and don't come back with that mess. I don't want nothing to do with that because I'm not trying to compete with nobody or doing all that stupid crap. I'm not trying to do all that. So, no, I do not need to be saved. I do not need for you to pray for my soul. And I would appreciate it if you would stop attacking me. Now, some of these people, they'll come straight out and say, I don't care about you. I just want you to die and da 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 and blah 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 and blah blah blah. Yeah. I've heard it several thousand times. I've heard it. It's been the same thing. Y'all repeat the same cycle. And the bottom line is that what you need to do is you need to just stop being so evil and rude and diabolical. Let's not say evil, let's say diabolical. And you can't do a scam or a scheme or a smear campaign that's going to make people not believe in me. And you know what? I'm going to tell you something. The next time you fix your mouth to try to make it seem like I'm doing something to my kids, I think you're disgusting and you deserve to be cursed. And I hope you are. Because this is about the 6th or 7th, 10th time that these people have came on here and said some disgusting stuff that I can assure my entire audience that's watching me that it's totally and completely not true. Instead of trying to sabotage me, you need to sabotage yourself and say, hey, I am a bad person for doing that, for making that up. Because I'm not going to suffer for somebody else's sins. Okay, I'm not going to do it. So, it's been a lot of crazy stuff going on here. That's pretty much what I wanted to say to y'all. No, I'm not interested in being saved. I am saved. I'm good. If you are over here and you're a Christian and you're trying to convert me, and you know, some of y'all may have came from my father's church or something, you know, I'm not even going to say anything about him. The only thing that I will say is that we are estranged. I'm not interested in being a part of that. And I'm tired of being betrayed. Because the same exact thing that's been happening to me on YouTube, coincidentally, is the same thing that my father sent my mother through. And the result is not going to be the same, because I am not my mother. I'm not. My mother was nice compared to me. Now you want to sit up here and no, you might as well just call me evil completely. You might as well just call me Evelina, because you're not. You know, it's been the same thing. You know, and I already know where a lot of it comes from. You know, it's weird. It's you know, the only thing, y'all should look at the expression on my face whenever they try to do it. A lot of the hurtful things that have been done to me, that have been implied, that have been said as like an innuendo or some kind of put down, is the same thing that my father did to my mother. And please believe that my mother's spirit comes to me often, and she don't like it. Even though me and her didn't get along, you know, she really feels like she wants vengeance. I know with my mother. My mother is not resting in peace. Trust me. Because my father destroyed my mother. He did. He did a lot of foul, hurtful things to my mother. So whatever curse, a generational curse that he's trying to get, he's going to receive all of that back. Last time I talked to my father, he tried to speak a Bible curse on me. The last time I spoke to him, and he tried to do it real slick. And that's how you can tell, honey, you possessed. I'm your daughter. How dare you talk to me that way? But like the last time I spoke to my father, he basically wished death on me. So I know for a fact that Christian people are possessed, and it ain't good. And a lot of these black fathers have literally did their daughters wrong. Like, it ain't right. I can tell you that right now, it ain't right. Okay. So, you know, he needs to break like wind and leave me alone, because I'm 45 years old. I'm a grown woman. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't have nothing to do with really with whatever issues him and my mother had. I have the right to be a free person, an individual. I am not my mother, because my mother loved my father. She loved him till the day she died. I'm your daughter. I'm not her. I don't have no romantic love for you. Okay? Far as I'm concerned, when I get the energy, when I sense the energy of my father, he's always came up as an obstacle. And the reason why is because when he spoke that on me, ever since then, if I can't trust my father, you know, and then when men are acting just as crazy, if not worse than him, what do you expect for me to do? And I believe men like that create prostitutes. I believe y'all create hoes. Y'all do. Because y'all send a woman through hell, try to destroy everything that she has. But that ain't gonna never happen to me. Because I practice authentic witchcraft. Okay. I don't, nobody, this is not for entertainment purposes. Now, ain't no scam over here. I can promise you that what I do is 1000% real. See, I believe that a lot of them get paranoid. They feel like somebody gonna try to wish death on them. No, I'm not wishing death on you. You're wishing death on me, which is it's really messed up. And I already can see that y'all revving up. Y'all gonna act a fool during Halloween and all that stuff. You know, I'm have my burners ready for you too. And I ain't talking about no gun. I'm talking about my spiritual. But I'm gonna have all the black candles in the world that you need. I believe in celebrating the Sabbaths. I believe in. I don't believe in the same thing that y'all believe in. Okay. So that's just it. Make sure that y'all hit the thumbs up. I want these oppressive church men and crazy people off of my channel, you know, and I don't believe in the law of attraction either. But I do believe that y'all, on some level, y'all have been using some kind of special manpowers to come over here and you know, and I'm gonna tell you something. I don't care about your love. I don't care about your affection. I don't care about your marriage. I don't care about none of that. Okay, as far as I'm concerned, I'd rather open up a school for witches. I don't care about none of that mess. If you're not with me, you're against me. So it is what it is. I don't care about none of y'all judgment of, you know, the little games that men play using themselves, weaponizing themselves. I don't believe in none of that. Oh, well, I'm not gonna marry you, or no, or you're not married. I don't give a damn about none of that crap. Y'all talking to the wrong person with that. I don't even believe in marriage on the context that y'all believe in it. Okay. So I just, you know, and I can sense y'all always here, y'all always watching, being weird, you know, and it's very, very weird. It's very weird. Personally, I've seen the hatred that some of you men have shown for witches. Well, what are you doing hanging around witches? What are you doing over here then? Why are you so fixated? Just like I said earlier, you love it, but then again, you hate it. Pick a side. Seriously. And I'm not going to convert to Christianity for any man. Okay, because I shouldn't have to. And ain't nobody, my craft and my witchcraft has not brought any bad luck into my life. Y'all have. I've been dealing with a bunch of male bad luck, their demons. And see, you know, a lot of folk done already been cut off. Okay, so y'all create a lot of stress. You know, you're just so, oh my God, I'm just like, no, no, y'all mess, you know. And you know, I personally feel that that's one of the reasons, that's one of the main reasons why black women stop dating you black men. They go to a white man. White man, you know, he'll get out there and put on a fig leaf the headband and everything and kick it with her. Don't you know, I don't want all that. You know, I'm not into that, and you certainly ain't gonna get me to go to church with you. Now, sometimes I will listen to the I will listen to the Gregorian chants. You know, I will, you know, listen to certain things, and yeah, I've got my Saint Expedite statuette right in front of me. He's holding a crucifix. I have a crucifix in my house. To me, y'all are frauds, especially when you abusing somebody and you don't know how to treat people. You're a fraud to me. Okay? You are. Don't trust you, can't depend on you. No, thank you. And quit lying to my clients and my potential clients. You're a liar. Okay? And you know they say that one sin is not bigger than the other. So y'all be trying to act like being a witch is the ultimate sin. No. There's as far as your own religion tells you that there is not one sin that is greater than another. So that's what your own Bible teaches you. Okay? Unless a woman is doing it. I don't want to be, you know, I can't stand it. Do you think I ever watch? Let me ask y'all a question before I go real quick. Do y'all think I watch any of those channels where they talking about women? The hell? What do I deserve to be punished? I deserve to be praised for the sacrifices that I have made for people. I have done a lot for people, and people have spit it in my face. You understand me? So I don't feel like I deserve to be punished, done wrong. So that's why I didn't watch Kevin Samuels when he was alive. You think I'm gonna go and watch some crap like that? All that degradation? Are you crazy? You know, and it's a lot of them out here. You know, point me in the direction of a black male channel that is worth watching, and I will watch it. And there's this one black guy on here. He doesn't get on camera, but his channel, I think the channel name is the Occult View. And I think that there's one other one that I listen to and that I understand and get. Otherwise, all this other trashy stuff that a lot of these men are talking about, I don't get you. I don't understand you, and I'm not like you ain't talking right as far as I'm concerned. Now, if you can come on here and talk about the 7 laws of power, or if you can come on here and talk about the astral land or the astral space, or if you can come on here and talk about the etheric realm, but it depends on what you're talking about, because it's some of them on here. You know, you can see that they're clearly trying to do harm to people. So I don't get down like that. Okay. And it's just been cycle after cycle after cycle. Well, we broke that cycle. That cycle is over. Okay. Y'all just causing a bunch of stress to people. I don't see how y'all do it. Okay. I don't see how you do it. Okay. I will say this, that I'm putting a curse on anybody that's running around here with any nude photo of me in a damn avatar. Okay. Last year when my mama died, I was at a weak point to where I was very, very, very distraught over my mother. I don't care how my mama did me. My mama was on point. You know, just think about it. If my mother had not been the way that she was, do you think that I would have been prepared to deal with y'all? My mama made me a stronger person, because if your own mama, if you got issues with your own mother, then you can make it through anything. Okay, she made me a stronger person. When she died, I was in a lot of pain when my mother died, and you people on this website attacked me. Just to let y'all know. While I was grieving my mother. That was last year. This is a totally different year. Leave me alone. Okay, I made that a leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I'm always busy. Okay. So anyway, that's pretty much what I wanted to say. I will see y'all later. Oh, you can tell it's a Tuesday. Good Lord. I don't know what's done got into me today. But and I wish everybody well. What can I say? If you mean to do me harm, you think I'm about to sit down and lay down and take that? I guess you must have thought that I had some kind of identity issue or crisis to the point where you thought that because I felt like my mother didn't care about me, that I had no self-worth. Wow, you don't know anything about me. Because I have been going through issues with my mother for years, and that don't have nothing to do with my self-worth or how I feel about myself or my love for self. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later.